Hello, my beautiful fragrance lovers. Today, I decided to finally share, at least to the first part, with you guys, my fragrance backup list. I have actually here two fragrances from each that I'm going to mention. If this is something that you might consider as interesting for you, keep on watching. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to this fragrance community. My name is Emilia, and on this channel, we're all about fragrances, beauty, cosmetics. And if this sounds something of your interest, don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you're leaving, as well to click on the notification bell so you know whenever I upload a new video, as well to give some big thumbs up. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. As I'm going to have a few fragrances here for you, maybe take a cup of coffee or hot chocolate like I have here. It's a very cute puppy. Now, I'm going to mention, first of all, what backup bottles mean. I hope everyone understands. Basically, it means that you love so much a fragrance that you want to have another one in case you run out from that fragrance, to know that, even if that bottle is empty, then you have there in your drawer somewhere another one. So that's why I decided to make a video about this, because obviously I did that as well, not only you maybe. And let's just mention a few reasons why I did that. So one of the reasons being the fact that where I live, which is Cyprus, a beautiful sunny island in the Mediterranean, we have difficulties in finding fragrances, and not all the fragrances that you might be familiar with from other channels might be available here in my country. So therefore, knowing that some of the fragrances are hard to find, I obviously stand to back up some. Obviously, those that I really enjoy and I want to make sure that I always have in my collection. Second of all, why do I do this? Obviously, the price tag. So I enjoy the fragrance, so definitely I will purchase it when I might find it in sales. Obviously, majority of the fragrances that I have here purchased as backups, they're coming from outlet stores, not from retailers. First of all, retailers might not have them on stock. Second of all, some of them might be super pricey. I have cases where in an outlet store I bought the same fragrance and it's original, it's not copy, it's not fake one, and I purchased it, imagine, with one third with what I would have purchased it on a retail store. So obviously, I'm not nuts enough to go and purchase from a retail store when I have an outlet there that gives me much better and fair price. So that's being reasoning two. And third one, I want to make sure that I don't have this habit of, I want to wear this fragrance today, but because I don't have a backup bottle and I'm afraid that I'm going to run out, I will not be able to enjoy that fragrance. So therefore I said, finish with this. I'm going to add backup bottles so I have them and I can really start enjoying those fragrances that I absolutely love and I want to reach for. I'm going to start with the cheapest one from my whole collection, and that's going to be Ariana Grande Cloud. This is a 30 milliliter version. I obviously like to store it without this funny cloud. My girls, they really enjoy it. So therefore I do it for them. I just keep the bottle, and from time to time they also play around with it because, it's super affordable as price. How can I describe this scent? Well, this for me, it's airy, fluffy, whipped creamy, sweet scent, and it does have resemblance or DNA of the original Baccarat Rouge by Francis Maison Codijan, which costs around 300, 500 euros, depending from where you buy it, in at least in Europe. And I've seen some listings in Cyprus recently, and those were the price ranges. So obviously, this costs 10% of that price tag, so it's 30 euros. And as I mentioned, I have here a new sealed pack as a backup. And as you can see here, the price for the full bottle, 44 euros. And, perfect to start using and enjoying this fragrance. Now, if you want to know what accords and notes this fragrance has briefly, this is lactonic, vanilla, musky, coconutty, and obviously because of all this, a sweet accord. And for me, this is super easy to reach for. I enjoy it, obviously. We have here some lavender, some pear, beautiful bergamot in the opening. Then in the middle, we have this beautiful fluffy whipped cream, which gives this airy effect. It has coconut, vanilla orchid, and some praline. And in the base notes, we have the woody and musky notes. I can't not say how much I enjoy this fragrance. It's super easy to reach for. You know, you don't have to think twice to say, okay, I'm going to grab it and just wear it because it's superb. Even if you go, you know, out for a date, perfect for that. You want to go for a work, you don't want to annoy anyone, I can recommend this one. So it's very versatile overall. Another amazing scent, in my opinion, and I'm so glad that I discovered it in time because now people start to, you know, talk more about it as well. The price starts to go up in the ceiling somewhere, and that would be my favorite scent, Mont Blanc Signature. Now, this for me, it's again a fluffy, musky, citrusy, vanilla, powdery, ambery, floral scent. Absolutely gorgeous. And as the name says, it can be considered even for a signature scent. In addition to that, I see it worn even by a bride. So you might consider using this for your wedding day because it's so beautiful, so elegant, so feminine. And, you know, it's again airy, fluffy, cloudy like. For me, it's something that it's superb. It's gorgeous, and I can't stop thinking about this scent because simply I enjoy it. And here we have beautiful clementine, we have ylang ylang, we have peony, magnolia. Then we have beautiful vanilla in the base, white musk, and benzoin, and absolutely amazing. Now, the bottle that I'm showing you is the 30 milliliter version, which I originally purchased. And I just opened this bottle initially and I fell in love with the scent so much that the same day I went and I bought a backup one, which is the 50 milliliter version. So you see, I have both ones. And, you know, I can't stop thinking about them, smelling them because they are absolutely gorgeous. It's, you know, it's pure elegance. It's gives you this impression of light, airiness, breathable scent, transparent scent. It's absolutely amazing. And, you know, it's something that I would always want to have in my collection. And I think more proof than what I just showed you, there cannot be. Now, moving to the other extreme side, which is more on the heavier for some of you. And it's something that I super enjoy again. I love the combination of the scents. I love how well it goes with my skin and my skin's chemistry. It lasts on my skin for hours and hours and hours. And it's a compliment getter as well. And that's going to be Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, the original one. I do have some dent, as you can see. I try to use it a bit. And even though it's not listed in the notes, it does give me this grape kind of like vibe. And I'm thinking it's because of the combination between the lavender accord. It has also some vanilla, some woody, aromatic, powdery, warm, spicy, iris, and you know, some sweetness. It's superb. Again, one of those scents that you can use it for your day-to-day scent, signature scent, as like we call it. You might want to use it only on special occasions, but for me, you know, if you find it at an affordable price, why not use it as your signature scent? It's something that, you know, would be just you. It would represent you. And this has in the opening lavender and bergamot. In the middle notes, we have iris, jasmine, sambac, and the rose. And in the base notes, we had the Tahitian vanilla, one of the best quality vanillas out there, coumarin, Australian sandalwood, licorice, benzoin, and patchouli. And I have to say the patchouli, it's so well blended that I cannot pinpoint, I cannot distinguish. And if you would just tell me, first time, smell it, what is this? Do you distinguish any patchouli? I'm like, no, none. So it's superb. It's sophisticated. It's elegant. It's something that, a modern, charismatic woman would wear. It's perfect for an office work, perfect for even going for brunch. Maybe you are going to meet your future husband's parents and you don't know what to wear. So it's something that, would be very appropriate. Again, it's not that loud scent that would disturb people. It's something really beautiful. It's super feminine. It basically represents the modern woman. Um, and majority of the women nowadays, they're employed, they're working, and we have a very hectic life from the perspective that you know you have different responsibilities. We have to run here and there, and I think this is something that the fragrance would represent. Obviously, there are dozens and dozens of flankers out there. See which one you might prefer. There's also the intense version. There are eau de toilette version. Now, for me, this is a cozy, a warm kind of scent. It's like a warm hug as well. And, you know, there are some other options out there. And because I love it so much, I decided from the 50 ml to go for the full bottle, which is 100 ml. That's the maximum size that is available, which is 3.3 fluid ounce. So that's how the box looks like. So I definitely will take advantage of this fragrance because I super enjoy it. Now, another fragrance that was recently added to my collection, and this goes into the, more daytime. When you want to go out with your husband or boyfriend out for a date, have a romantic dinner, and so on. You get my point what I mean. And also the name of the fragrance kind of says it. It's a bougie scent, something superb. It's very lactonic, warm, spicy, sweet. You have the beautiful caramel, beautiful vanilla in it. Well, I'm not going to keep you in suspense. I'm just going to show you. It has an absolutely gorgeous bottle. This is Azzaro Wanted Girl. It's absolute amazing scent. I love it. I love the bottle. I love everything about it. You see, it's a unique presentation of the bottle. It's like a grenade, but at the same time also as a rose. So it's fantastic. It's fabulous. I love the concept of the fragrance. And I think, as the fragrance bottle it is designed, that's what this juice inside is it. So first, when you spray this fragrance, you have this strong, powerful, sweet fragrance, the caramelly, spicy fragrance. And then as it breaks down, you have this beautiful kind of like sweet floral. At least that's how it comes down on my skin. I absolutely enjoy this one. And as you can see, there is a damp and it just been added recently to my collection. And again, yes, you guessed it. I was so impressed and so in love with it that I went for the second bottle, this one. And I purchased this one actually in a discounted price. So for the 50 milliliters, I paid around 45 euros, if I remember. Well, initially this was around 55. So amazing price. The other thing that made me buy this fragrance, besides the scent, it's the projection and longevity. They're absolutely amazing on my skin. Even the next morning, I can smell it. So I apply it in the night. Next morning, I can still have, that sweet caramelly, dulce de leche vibes on my skin. So it stays there. The other benefit for me of having backup bottle would be the fact that this fragrance over here, it's not available in any other resale stores. So I have here as options Beauty Line, for example. I have Era as an option, and a few pharmacies that they sell fragrances. So these are retailers here on the island where I live. Obviously, I have 3 outlet stores, and this particular fragrance, you barely find it, honey. You cannot find it. I'm like, for this one, I was chasing it basically for 1 year. And obviously, because the hype ages ago over this was so big, that's what really got me into this initially. And I was, chasing all the time, checking outlet store, out of stock, out of stock. And finally, when it came back in stock, I put my hands on the second one as well as a backup, just to make sure that I have it. This, you know, as the name says, it's a wanted perfume because it's such an amazing. It's a brilliant scent, if I can make sense. Um, you know, it's for those women that they want to be charismatic. At the same time, they want to be sexy, playful, you know, super, super. This is for me a sparkling femininity. And, it's for this beautiful life that is in this bottle. And what we have here, it's basically an oriental floral as well gourmand fragrance. And we have here amazing notes such as ginger blossom, orange blossom, pink pepper, pomegranate. Then in the heart, we have the beautiful dulce de leche and datura. And the base, we have Haitian vetiver, tonka, and patchouli essence. Again, patchouli so well blended that you don't detect it. So my nose doesn't get any patchouli. It gets dulce de leche. It gets a bit of spiciness, and obviously this beautiful tonka, which it's very well blended. And I'm a lover of tonka beans in general, and I love fragrances that have tonka bean. Absolutely gorgeous. I can only recommend this fragrance for you guys. Now, again, I'm going back to the lavender because I'm obsessed with lavender. And I have to mention that this is one of those fragrances that it's going to be in the top 10 for me. I absolutely love it. And I consider it perfect for office, business meetings, you know, signature scent, worthy scent, nothing to complain. Projection, amazing. If you put it on your clothes, you will have the scent around you for days and days. I'm not joking. I actually worn this fragrance this week. And obviously, because of the work environment I have, I don't over apply it, and you don't need it actually because it's powerful enough, and it lasts on your skin. It lingers on your clothes as well for days. I'm wearing a coat, and obviously because I was applying this fragrance before I left the house, it stayed on my coat for over a week now, and it just stays there. I can pinpoint and say that this is that fragrance that I've been using, and that's nonetheless but YSL or Yves Saint Laurent the Libre. So as you can see, I started putting some dent. If you have been watching my previous videos, I mentioned that I didn't really use this fragrance purely because I was afraid of running out. Now, retailers, they abuse this fragrance price-wise. They overcharge it. I mean, for 50 milliliters, you would pay around 120 euros over here. And obviously, because New Year's sales started, I managed to put my hands on backup bottle, but this time I purchased the big one, the 90 milliliter version, and it was only 95 euros. So it's a big difference for me over here. And for me, the bottle is absolutely stunning. I love the design. It's sophisticated, it's elegant, and this for me, it's like your bossy scent, like perfect for a CEO or maybe managing director, those kind of scents. So for me, this is your powerful scent. It's a statement. It's, it gives you this vibe that, you know, you are a powerful woman. That's what it means for me. And overall, talking about the accords, we have citrus, lavender, vanilla, aromatic, sweet, fruity, powdery, some woodiness, some fruitiness as well. And this has basically double dose of lavender. It has in the opening and also in the middle of the fragrance. If you don't know what it means, opening, middle, basically the opening means that those are the notes that you capture when you first initially spray the fragrance, and it lasts for a couple of minutes, up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes in some cases, depending from the fragrance. Then you have the middle notes, so what goes after the opening notes. And in this case, we have again orange blossom, we have beautiful jasmine, amazing lavender. And in the base notes, it's basically what stays on your skin the most. It's Madagascar vanilla, musk, cedar, and ambergris. So for me, this is hands down a signature word scent, a powerful scent. You don't have to worry about the fact that, you know, it will not project well, it will not perform well, because that's not the case with this fragrance. It's absolutely stunning. Obviously, for those that, you know, you don't like lavender, you don't like this kind of a bit of powerful, stronger fragrances, it tends to be also a bit more masculine for some of you. On me, you know, I don't have that issue. I super love it because it has also the sweetness. And there's also the eau de toilette version. You might consider testing that one. There were some new releases, Libre Le Parfum, there's Libre Intense. So they are, you know, a lot of flankers out there. What I would recommend for you, it's if you're interested in this kind of fragrances, go test them out and see which one is more convenient for you, which one, you know, you enjoy wearing, because that's all about when it comes to fragrances. And as you can see also from the bottle, it's very sophisticated, very feminine, very elegant scent. And it's a scent that, you know, I enjoy wearing. I fell in love with it from the first time I actually sprayed it on myself. And you know, having a double-sized almost bottle says how much I love it. And yeah, it's super amazing, um, very classy, so great office scent. It's not annoying, not headache inducing. You know, it's something that hands down, it's one of the best fragrances out there. Now, I remained with three more fragrances for you guys, and I'm going to start showing them slowly, slowly. So the next one, it's one that I initially did not enjoy. I didn't like it. And the main reason being the fact that I was testing it in the wrong season. I was testing it in the heat. And obviously, I did purchase the fragrance, but because I wasn't convinced so much, I only purchased the 30 milliliter. And this is Burberry Her by Burberry. It's a female scent, so it's not unisex. And this is your fruity, sweet, woody, musky, powdery scent. And what I really, really enjoyed when I started wearing it more towards October, November, it's basically the strawberry, what I could really pinpoint. I know there are many other berries here, such as raspberry, blackberry, as well, blackcurrant, sour cherry, mandarin orange, and lemon. But the most note that stood out and stood on my skin was the yummy, yummy, delicious sweet strawberry. And initially, when I sprayed this one, as you can see, there is again some dent, but I haven't used it so much purely because for me, at least personally, three sprays are more than enough from this because it's strong on me. It's, you know, straight in my face, and it can be sickeningly sweet if overdone. So that's one note. Obviously, I learned how to dose the fragrance, which I mentioned three sprays. And For me, it's superb. Besides the openings, we have here also some violets, beautiful jasmine. In the middle and in the base, we have musk, again vanilla, cashmeran, woody notes, oak moss, amber, and patchouli. And for me, this is superb again. It's very playful, very youthful kind of scent. You know, it's creative scent as well, and you know, it represents the youth that has this spirit that is lively, it's adventurous, it's brave, it's not afraid of anything, it's ready to go out there and conquer the world. So this is what this fragrance kind of like gives me as impression. And the composition is basically signed by Francis Courtisan. You know him maybe from Baccarat Rouge 540, which is quite famous. It's associated to him whenever you hear it. And now that I own Baccarat Rouge, and obviously even before that, because another, you know, close dupe, close copy, or, you know, I prefer to use it, the word dupe, rather than copy of Baccarat Rouge would be Ariana Grande's Cloud and Burberry. Her they do have that DNA as the obvious Baccarat Rouge. However, this is super sweet. So, you know, you do get the DNA, and I would say that DNA from the Baccarat Rouge, it's the signature of Francis Courtisan, because I have other fragrances from Burberry which were the creation of Francis Courtisan, and that DNA is there. However, some of them, they are taken more on the floral end, some are taken more to the fruity end, and that's why I simply enjoy this scent. So if I'm into wearing Baccarat Rouge, but I want a more fruitier version and not the whipped creamy vanilla like, which is Ariana Grande, I go for this one. And you know, this fragrance basically, it's the interpretation of a floral fruity theme with some gourmand undertones. But as mentioned, if you want yummy strawberry out there with the DNA of Baccarat Rouge, go for this one. And here is my backup bottle, which I just received recently. So happy to have it. And yeah, let's start using this one as well more often, because hands down, it's an amazing scent. Also, not to mention longevity, projection. That's why I said in the few minutes earlier that obviously 3 sprays for me, more than enough. And on the clothes, it lingers again for days and days and days and days. Even after washing it, it's still there. You will be able to smell it. Now, talking about youthful, energetic, playful, kind of like younger, bubbly kind of girls, I'm going to mention, maybe you already know if you have been watching my videos, it's nonetheless, but My Way, the original by Giorgio Armani. I absolutely love it. This for me, it's a bubblegummy tuberose fragrance. So if you love tuberose, if you love sweet, citrusy, vanilla-y bubblegum, you have a bubbly personality, then this would be something that you might want to test out. I super enjoy it. As you can see, I have also already some dent in it. A retail price here is around 90 euros. This is for the 50 milliliters. And thanks God I managed to put my hand on the same price, but I got a 90 milliliter version from the outlet stores. So it's more fair price, more decent price. And I actually got this time the refillable version. So it has on this size the explanation of how to refill. They're out there refillable bottles as well. Now, talking about the fragrance, I love it. I love the bottle. It's so gorgeous. And My Way basically has in the openings or in the top notes some beautiful bergamot, beautiful orange blossom. Middle notes we have tuberose, Indian jasmine, and in the base notes we have Madagascar vanilla, Virginian cedar, and white musk. Now, for me, If you're not familiar with tuberose, you don't know, or you might not like it, what I would recommend before throwing yourself into Givenchy L'Interdit, for example, because that's heavy on tuberose, you might want to start with this one and build up your nose until you might, think going into the other opposite directions and enjoying a heavier tuberose scent. Now, projection, longevity, nothing to complain about. It's amazing. Few sprays again, and you're good to go. And because it's fresh flower, sweet in the dry time, absolutely stunning. You do get this fresh bergamot when you apply the scent. You have the florals next, and you have the white musk in the end. So it's sweet and clean at the same time. Um, Obviously, it's one of those scents that goes to your office wear, skinny jeans, white t-shirt looks kind of like, you know, it's very soft, white, floral, and vanilla. And for me, it's something that I always want to make sure that I will have as a backup in my collection because it's amazing. I don't enjoy the intense version. I tried it, I tested it, I came back to this one. And obviously, as you can see, I came back with a second bottle. So that's how much I really enjoy it. And it's not something that everyone will be wearing it around you. And the last fragrance that I'm going to mention is going to be actually an eau de toilette and eau de parfum version. And the reason why I did that is because the fragrances, they're so similar. It's just the opening that it's more different. So that's going to be Crystal Noir by Versace. And the one that I'm holding in my hand, it's the Eau de Parfum version. This is an older formulation. It's a warm, spicy, white floral coconutty, um, somewhat lactonic, aromatic, and sweet, musky scent. Now, this is a fragrance that has been around for years and years. If I remember well, it was launched back in 2004. And the eau de parfum, it's also for me sometimes that gives me a bit of trouble purely because of the opening. It has amazing notes. It's a sense that it's not widely used here. I haven't smelled it on anyone else since I have this fragrance. That's why I call it, it's a rare scent. But at the same time, it's very delicate and sensual in the breakdown or in the base. We have here very beautiful bottle as well. I love it. We have in the opening very spicy notes. We have the black pepper, we have the ginger and the cardamom. And basically, when I first tried this fragrance, it was so much in my nose that I couldn't say, I was like, what is this? And all I could smell was this heavy black pepper. I couldn't really distinguish the cardamom. And later on, I'm meaning after like 15 minutes, it really came out the beauty of this scent. It has beautiful coconut, gardenia, orange blossom, peony, and in the base we have the sandalwood, musk, and amber. And this fragrance for me, it's the clean scent in the winter. Obviously, I don't like to use it in the summer purely because of the black pepper, because of the cardamom and gingers. They're so heavy. They're too strong, overpowering. And because I love the dry down of this scent, which is only 15 minutes after I apply it, I said I want also to have another bottle. But because I couldn't find the Eau de Parfum version, I said I'm simply going to buy the Eau de Toilette. This it's a lighter version. It's kind of like what's in the middle, the original or the Eau de Parfum has. That's what this fragrance is all about. It is again woody, powdery, white floral. You have vanilla, we have tuberose in it, like accords. This again, it's in a clean category scent. We have again gardenia, peony, musk and amber, and Even though coconut is not listed and it's not mentioned, for me, this still smells like coconut. It's absolute amazing. And, it's one of those scents that I super enjoy. It's one of those scents that would give you this clean, fresh out of the shower kind of scent. Absolutely love it. And I'm so glad that I have both of them. And obviously, because this is 90 milliliters, this is 50 milliliters, I have for a long time. I'm covered. Obviously, once I start running out from one of them, I will have an additional backup bottle. So that would be it for today. And let me know if you want me to do another part, maybe with some other fragrances, because I have some other fragrances that I have in mind and I consider them and I appreciate them and value them. Obviously, considering repurchasing them once I'm out of them. Let me know if that would be something of your interest. And if you like this video and this content, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know also in the comment box what you think about this content and what you would like to see on my channel. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with my newest video releases. Until next time, toodles! Bye bye for now.